How's it going, everyone? Today I want to talk to you about how to tidy up a kettlebell snatch. Now, keep in mind, if you were going to do kettlebell snatches, there'd be a few things that you would need to learn first. So ideally, well, not just ideally, you would have to learn how to do a proper kettlebell swing first. I think you would have to be able to swing for quite a period of time before even considering to do a snatch. And you definitely want to have the overhead range to be able to get into a good position. So why would you do a kettlebell snatch? Well, why would you do a lot of exercises, but things to consider is that it's a good way of generating strength as well as power, and definitely a good way of working into a good range of motion overhead. Okay, so that's just some things to consider. So with the snatch, when I learned how to do it, there was a big focus on something called the 3 Ps, which was the pop of the hip, the pull of the bell, and the punch through. Okay, so those are some things to think about when you're actually trying to do your snatch or trying to tidy it up. So yeah, again, even before considering going into a snatch or whatever, you probably want to make sure that you've got quite a strong kettlebell swing and a single arm one in general with lots of strong force behind it, or a good hip pop. Let's just go over a couple of things anyhow. So when I'm starting off my snatches, if I just show you what they look like, I'll have the bell handle turning in a little bit. So this helps with having the bell rotate around your hand rather than having it coming over and slapping you in the back of the forearm. Okay, so that's one thing. So bell turning over, or bell turning inwards, I would say. So from here, I'll just do a couple of snatches for you. So that's what they look like. All right. So at the top of your snatch, you want to try and make sure that your bicep is in alignment with your ear, so not sitting on, and your wrists are straight. So that's something to consider. As I said, you want a strong pop of the hip, so that's really important. So making sure that you're really trying to pop the hip strong, so you're forcing the bell obviously outwards with that explosiveness, but then comes the pull of the bell. So this is what might help some of you in terms of getting the snatch to not sort of come out here, because you don't want your arm just coming out here. There's going to be some bend in the elbow. So one of the exercises that we practiced in the RKC, and there were a couple of variations of it, was the high pull. So the high pull can look like this, where you're pulling the elbow back. So it's like as if you were trying to elbow someone behind you, or what I like to visualize is pulling the bell upwards with the elbow bent, but like you've got one of those dolls that are attached to the string, and you sort of got your hand here. So I'll show you, hopefully it looks a bit different. So I'm pulling it, I'm still popping it strong, but I'm guiding it into that position. Okay, so that can help you. So doing the high pull can help you in regards to having that slight bend in the elbow before you're about to punch through. So again, you've got the first P, which is the pop of the hip, all right? The second P, which is the pull of the bell. The last one being the punch. So when you're punching through, do think that you are trying to punch quite vertically through the bell, all right? But the difficult part is obviously not having a hand slap over the top. So with that pull of the bell, another cue or something for you to think about is thinking about like a brick wall being here, all right? So this is where when you pop your hip, you're trying to guide the bell reasonably close to you, and then you're punching through quite strongly to get it in that overhead position. So from here, the cues that I've been taught is to sort of throw it into your groin or waist almost, with your thumb turned down while you've got the bell. And that's when you pass through here. So you pop, see my hand is slightly internally rotated, pop, pull, and then punch through. All right, so that might be the thing or the key thing that might help tidy up your kettlebell snatch. So from here, what you can do is a bit of it's like a complex, all right, where you do 3 swings, 3 high pulls, and then you try 3 snatches. So that might help you get used to doing your snatches a bit better as well. So just watch this, guys. So I'll do 3 swings, 1, 2, 3. I'll do 3 high pulls, 1, 2. So I'm trying to keep that bell close, and then I'll put it together. 1, 2, 3. The other thing that you could do at the top of your snatch is opening up your hand, but you cannot have your wrist bent. All right? So that's just a few things to think about when you're doing your kettlebell snatch. Fundamentally, as I said, before you do anything like that, you've got to learn how to swing your bell, you've got to stay neutral through your spine, and you've definitely got to get a bit of power and strength developed in that motion of the popping of the hip. So if you've got any questions, make sure you shoot me a message. If you want to know how to learn how to swing a bell really well, and of course, come to us, we'll help you out. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye for now.